Hello, this is Samsai again, and before I say anything else, if I sound like I am going to die any second now, that's probably because I am I think I may have a flu or something like that. But anyway, let's get on to the actual point of this video. So you may have, or you may not have noticed that my uploading schedule has been kind of all over the place. There have been quite a few days where I've uploaded nothing, and basically my schedule in general is a bit of a mess right now. So I figured I would do a bit of a life update, so that I would maybe clarify a little bit about why my schedules are so horrible, and just so you know what to sort of expect from me coming, during the coming, well, basically years. So I recently, this autumn rather, I started studying at a university, and that means that I've now actually had to sort of acclimate to the fact that I have other stuff in my life. I've been basically doing nothing for like 6 months. Not necessarily a good idea. I would not recommend for anyone. But I had basically a 6-month period where I was like right after the army, where I basically did very little. I did some like minor studying, like very, very simple stuff. I didn't have a job or anything like that, so I basically just wasted a whole lot of time on the internet, watching Netflix, playing video games, and of course I had plenty of time to record and upload and edit videos, which was kind of why I managed to create or crank out quite a few of them. I, of course, was not that, I didn't upload every day even during that period because of mainly laziness. But now I at least have an excuse why I might not upload every single day. I don't think, I don't expect that you, require me to upload daily. I don't think that's kind of the overall feeling of the community, but I still like to keep providing content, and I like to have, or at least I like to strive for a regular schedule instead of just uploading whenever. So that kind of that's kind of why every single time this happens I kind of end up apologizing about it. But yeah, that. Basically, right now I'm studying computer science at a university, and that kind of means that now I have lots of courses that I need to do. I have stuff I need to do at home, like homework, projects, things like that. And currently I'm sort of struggling a little bit, after you sit on your ass, let's just put it that way, after you sit on your ass for 6 months, going back to a life where you have schedules and deadlines and projects, and you actually need to go somewhere instead of just sitting at home doing nothing, eating potato crisps and drinking cola. So I've kind of had to, juggle a little bit. So I've been sort of figuring out how life actually works again. And that's kind of why I've been sort of missing the video uploads quite a bit, because I've been sort of trying to figure out how to put together the free time and the studying. The first week of university was pretty weird. University thus far has been pretty damn weird. Basically, after you go from primary and secondary school to upper secondary school, which is basically this thing that we have in Finland. I think to the British it might be pretty close to a sixth form, but basically it's not that different from let's say secondary school. It's a little bit more independent, but it's still very much like you have strict schedules, timetables, stuff like that, and basically there is always someone who makes sure that you attend and does stuff like that. And after that I had the army, where obviously everything is managed for you. You don't do any planning whatsoever. You just go in there, you get ordered around, and you do stuff as you're ordered. And suddenly, after like a 6-month period of doing nothing, you get dropped into this big institution that kinda doesn't even care if you attend anything. So, you know, of course I've been trying my best to like attend everything important and stuff like that, but it's a bit of a weird thing. Like, after so much education where you're being led, now I am sort of having to figure it out on my own, which is it's a new thing. I do like it though, at least thus far. I might start cursing it after I keep missing deadlines because I am undisciplined and lazy. But we'll see about that. But I think I'm going on a tangent now. But anyway, the point is, I'm kind of still in the process of figuring out when I can have free time and what amount of time I need to put towards my studies, because obviously I have stuff that I need to do at home, and I kind of need to figure out the schedule overall. Like, what part of the day can I put towards, like, just me enjoying myself, watching Netflix and playing my bass guitar and playing guitar and, you know, having fun, and what time I put towards, like, recording videos and editing videos and uploading them, and what time I need to put towards, like, studying and eating and sleeping, because I think those are important as well. But I imagine I should be able to figure this stuff out. Video making doesn't really require that much time. The biggest time sink for me when I make videos is when I have to sit down, and I these days I like to play for like a couple of hours to get enough material, and then I of course just drag all of the material into a video editor, basically click render, and then I upload it to YouTube, which only takes like 10-ish minutes. Of course, I also upload to VidMe, which takes a little bit longer, but it's still like 10 to 30 minutes, and basically the video is on YouTube and VidMe at the same time. But I just figured I would do this kind of a life update thing, sort of clear up why my schedules are weird, and you know, just so you know what is kind of happening in my life right now. I will still most definitely try to keep up the video making. And I, like, as soon as I figure out how I can fit all of this together, it's probably, we're going to go pretty much, at least I'm hoping that we can go back to the old uploading schedule, where I try to upload like every day or every other day or something like that. As for the projects, I'm not dropping anything as, like, at this point, so everything that is currently being worked on is being worked on still. So none of the series that we are currently making are being dropped or anything like that. It's just a question of, like, I may, if I end up being completely sick of some game, like, I always hold this sort of a veto. If I get completely sick of some series, then I'm just going to drop it. But so far I'm enjoying everything I'm making right now, and I'm also looking forward to, like, I may need to figure out some additional series. There's also a whole bunch of like live stream stuff that I still need to go through. I have a lot of videos about BioShock. The BioShock series is going to be uploaded to YouTube and VidMe over time. I just need to, you know, go through that material. But once again, that's a very simple process. There's also a playthrough of Soma that is going to happen. I've been live streaming Soma for like 6 live streams already, so that's about, I don't know, like maybe 7-8 hours of material thus far. And I intend to upload that to YouTube as well, just like I've been uploading my previous live stream projects. But that's also coming. That's a new one. Yeah, basically that's about it. So the series, I'm going to keep them up, and like, if nothing else, I'm still going to keep doing the live streams, and that means I will at least keep getting the live stream material from the live stream projects. So, like, if I cannot fit any recording into my schedule, then at least we have the live stream projects that I can keep uploading to YouTube in parts. So, I mean, there's at least that. Also, in other sort of related news, recently my upload schedule has also been a little bit affected by the fact that my video editor broke. So, for those that don't know, I may have mentioned this in an earlier video, but I'm not 100% sure. I use Blender to edit my videos, and it's a nice program. Like it has been rock solid. That's the one thing that is kind of going for. It's not fast, and it's a little bit clunky to use, and it has a steep learning curve. But it has been really stable, and that has kind of been the reason why I've been using it to edit, because I can be 100%, well, not really 100%, but I can be like 97% sure that whatever I put into Blender, if it like renders, it renders out exactly as it should be. They rolled out a new version of Blender, and that broke everything. Well, not everything, but it has a problem with variable frame rate videos, which kind of sucks because that's basically all of my videos. So I had to do a switcheroo back to Kdenlive. I had some problems with Kdenlive earlier, so I'm hoping that it has been patched a couple of times. It has gotten some new major versions and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that it now works a little bit better than it used to. But if there are like weird encoding bugs, basically the video isn't coming out right and I just completely miss it because I don't necessarily have time to, you know, go through all of the material, do mention it on the in the video comments, and that way I can, you know, get on the case and fix those videos if they come out wrong. If there are problems with Kdenlive that I simply cannot work around, then we're going to have to figure out something else, but I imagine I will find some kind of a video editor somewhere that I can use to keep, you know, making these videos. Anyway, that's the video is getting a little bit rambling right now. I'm kind of going on tangents all over the place, so I think it's a good time to end it before I don't know, accidentally write an autobiography or something like that here. So yeah, that's basically my life right now. It's going to be interesting. I'm definitely looking forward to my studies, and computer science most definitely an area that I am very interested in, and I most definitely do want to actually get a job on that field. Like I've always liked computers, and it's exciting to be able to study computer science and programming and stuff like that, because that's something I've quite enjoyed. But of course, when it comes to video making, kind of having to figure out how to fit these things together. So if there's anything you kind of need to I'm starting to sort of speak Finnish here. If there's anything you kind of need to maybe get out of this video, it's that schedules are being worked on. Oh, by the way, just a note about the gameplay if you're still listening. The gameplay that you have been sort of watching, if you have been watching it, is not necessary. But the video material in the background has been very done. For those interested, it's a decent game. I quite enjoy it. But yeah, let's end this video right here, because otherwise I'm going to go on another tangent here. So hopefully you've enjoyed this bit of a life update video, and hopefully you will also enjoy the future content that I will make. And definitely we'll see you guys in future videos, so see you guys then.